Anthony Richardson is an interesting player to evaluate. As a football fan, I love his play style. It's like a hybrid Lamar Jackson / Andrew Luck style of play. The mobility mixed with the pure arm talent is my personal favorite kind of quarterback. The arm talent allows you to have a prototypical pocket passer, while the elite mobility adds an extra dimension to your offense that few teams can defend and even fewer can match. But the scout in me questions his fundamentals. His reads are not the best. He will miss wide open receivers deep and force balls where they shouldn't be forced. So, what is the final verdict on Anthony Richardson? Will he be a star or a bust? Well, like I mentioned earlier, his raw talent is amazing. He has legit 4.3 speed while still being a larger quarterback, and his arm strength allows him to complete amazingly deep passes. But to counter that, his accuracy is okay at best. You can tell where he wants to put the ball, but he just doesn't have the accuracy to put it there. His reads miss open passes, and his arm mechanics need some work. The good thing about all his problems is they are either mental or mechanical, things that can be fixed by good coaches and by sitting behind a good veteran quarterback. His problems finding the open receiver can be fixed through learning and practice and learning from a vet who has been in the league for over a decade. And the same with his accuracy. It's all fixed through repetitions and competing against the starting defense in practice. But most teams who want Richardson want a day one starter. Throwing him in too early could stunt his development. If you hurt his confidence and mental abilities on the field, it could have huge ramifications on Richardson's future, and thus making him another victim of top prospects with loads of talent being ruined by mismanagement. But he could also be able to use his talent to tread water for his first year or two while developing his fundamentals and fulfilling his full potential. But that is a huge risk that I, as a general manager or coach, would not want to take. I like Richardson. I want him to be great, and I love his style of play. He's the kind of guy who can put the team on his back and carry them to wins. But I think he fulfills his potential by sitting for a year or two and learning. I want to see Richardson managed correctly through fairness and patience, not rushed to a starting spot by a desperate franchise who wants to have the next great dual-threat quarterback. Few players display his talent, and it shouldn't be squandered. But some teams have situations that would be good for Anthony Richardson. Teams who have an older starting QB on his way out along with a solid supporting cast already built in. Teams like the Broncos, Colts, Falcons, and maybe Green Bay would be the ideal fit. All these teams have a QB they would probably want to get rid of soon, and rosters with potential but some holes to fill. Imagine being a rookie quarterback and you get to learn from Matt Ryan, Russell Wilson, or Aaron Rodgers, and then having receivers and tight ends like Kyle Pitts or Michael Pittman Jr. It is overall just a better developmental situation for a young quarterback. So, will Anthony Richardson be a bust in the NFL? I believe it's situational. If he is rushed to a starting job, then yes, he will most likely flounder. But if he is developed correctly and coached well, he can be a good to great quarterback in the NFL.
Same fucking bitches, got the chopsticks with extensions on my dick, cause I like that.